Morrie's Luxury Auto is out here today with the all-new 2016 Bentley Continental GT. This one behind me is the convertible, so what I'd like to do is show you a few changes for the 2016 model, as well as give you a driving review. So the color palette for Bentley is nearly unlimited. A few changes for 16 are going to be these B-logoed side grills, as well the front grille is going to be a little bit smaller. The fenders are a little different. Also, the lower part of the grille has also been changed. It will be slightly different as far as the GT Speed and the regular V8 are concerned, but this one is the camo exterior in the W12, and that W12 does get a little bit of a power bump for 2016. So now inside, again, this is the convertible. We put the top down. A few things that are changed inside are going to be the center console. The steering wheel's a little bit smaller. It does feel a little bit sportier as well. Things you can keep with this vehicle are going to be those quilted seats, or kind of this redesign, and it almost feels like it has a little more bolster to me than the previous generation. All right, so let's go for a spin around here quick. So again, this is the W12, which, you know, the V8 is great. It's a little bit more fuel efficient. If that's a worry in a Bentley, maybe a questionable factor, but I love the W12. The amount of horsepower you get from this motor is just crazy good. There's just a power band. It almost feels like kicks on right around 2 to 2,500 RPMs, and it just pulls until you basically run out of road. But I mean, obviously this car is extremely comfortable and luxurious. With the top down, I might put the windows up here so we don't get a little too much wind noise, but I'll tell you what, it rides and drives like you are on a cloud. It is so comfortable. It just, the way they laid this smaller steering wheel out with these large paddle shifters behind, it's so much fun to drive. It would never get old getting behind the wheel. I know I say that a lot, but I mean, this car you could drive from New York to California and enjoy every minute that you're behind the wheel. It's hot today. It's about 85 degrees out here, but when you kick on the cooled seats, you put the suspension in a comfort mode, it is perfect. I mean, what a day to go out down by the lakes and cruise around. But I mean, overall, the driving impressions, I've spent a lot of time in these cars and they just keep making them better and better. For 16 now, you do have a Wi-Fi enabled system that you can set up through the vehicle to use. Also, they've changed these gauge faces on here, so that's nice as well. If you want a little bit different look to the interior, I mean, you can do different stitching, different colors. This camo might not be my first choice, but it does look really pretty on this car, and that's hard to argue with this kind of cigar brown interior with the tan. It is great. So the GT Speed, that would be my preferred option if I was going to get one that way, maybe black with the lava interior, but you know, the convertible is nice. It's great. You can put the top down, even with the top up, it's so quiet like you'd expect for over $200,000 car. You're gonna want that thing to ride like you're on a cloud, and it does. More of the interior stuff, you have that Breitling clock in the center, which is really classy and a nice touch, where you kind of get that old world feel with the new technology. They've revamped some of the systems in the car where you can actually figure out how to use the navigation and the radio. You can use Bluetooth, and it's easy to hear someone talking and having a conversation with you. But I mean, for a daily driver, this car would be an option. Probably not something that most people would do, but I mean, it is really comfortable. The seats are good. They don't, some of the, I mean, high-end exotic cars, you can't sit in the seat for more than 15, 20 minutes. You just want to get out. But I mean, the Bentley, as far as comfort, it is the top notch. So what might compete with this car? I mean, if you're looking at possibly the Aston Martin or the Maserati, or maybe you're looking at a Ferrari, you're not going to get all-day comfort and style like you get with the Bentley. Obviously, some of those cars are flashy and they're fun, but I mean, a Bentley just kind of does it all. It gets where you need to go. The W12 is absolutely incredible, and I mean, the car looks good, even with the camel exterior. I mean, it is a gorgeous car. On behalf of Morrie's Luxury Auto, thanks for watching our overview on the Bentley GT. If you would like to schedule your test drive, call, click, or stop by today. Thanks again for watching.